perhaps they are strictly pragmatical. Their first reaction to all this might be, fuck, not another one of these cases, 2 parts or more parts throwing dirt upon each other, and each of them being morally superior, and each opposite pole simultaneously being morally inferior, and both accusing the other being mentally unhealthy, having these problems. So please just get it done with. I'm too old for this shit. I should be a judge by now, and here I sit getting these loads of crap coming down upon my desk, and seeing things from a pragmatical view. Okay, we do not know what chances do we have getting any insight. Well, we might actually do, but is it worth it? Well, can we bother ourselves? And then getting an overview, not about so much about what has happened or what the respective parts are actually saying, but how will this affect me as a professional? Assuming that the plus pole, part 1, the protagonist, the one having the initiative, is actually right. The normal one, the decent one, the one having the backup from society and private citizens and some kind of network, a solid armor. If assuming that this poll is correct, judging to her favor, no great risk from our perspective, and making the wrong judgment, what problems will this cause? None, really. Or perhaps some great problems. But that's a risk we might have to take. On the other side, the other part, the minus pole, the antagonist, the monster, having everything against him and a solid wall of consensus, but the positions, the view upon the whole story. If he might actually be right, and he might actually have some points. On the other hand, whether or not being right, if judging to his favor, what are the risks connected with this? What things do we set into motion? Not to say that making a wrong judgment to his favor. Besides, if unjustly judging him wrong, making him lose, what does this mean? What are the actual losses? Shouldn't be too much, right? And what would happen to us? Not much. He might yell and moan about things, having been treated unjustly, being victim of prejudice or conspirations or lies, rumors, whatever. Does it matter? No. You know, boy, no one's gonna hear you scream. And yes, I do see the logic. Nevertheless, taking into consideration, first of all, this other part, the minus pole, what are the actual costs was at stakes? It really is his entire life. He will be completely smashed to pieces. We're putting him into a position where he has nothing, really nothing left to lose. So getting done with things is also assuring that we really also get him completely disarmed, where he has no chance of getting on his feet again. More or less, in practice, we need to kill him. But yes, I do see the logic in this, if being strictly pragmatic and not overly concerned about human suffering and such, strictly seeing your own part. Still, even if having that narrow view to things, what if maybe just a split percentage of chance that there will be a crack in this facade? Then there are quite a few things that will actually fall with this. Especially at this stage, with so many actors, so many people, so many institutions having become involved into this, so many potentially weak links that may actually snap, and everything that in this case would be dragged down. This, I don't know, it's rather hard having having a neutral view upon things that you're involved with. But I know this much. Those things that I know have happened, they are at least so bizarre that people keep telling me they cannot have happened. Yeah, if this is the fact, things have not happened because they do not happen in Sweden. You know, Sweden, can you imagine? Sweden. This is Sweden. But let's just pretend that they actually do. Then by now there are really quite a few things. I only know that in my case, would I be on the other side of the fence, I would be a little bit more worried than they are.